What is up, folks? This is Jason Hopkins with the I Am Jason Hopkins podcast, the I Am Jason Hopkins YouTube channel, and we are on our second little post. But right now, it's going to be kind of like a lecture slash rant. This is the job versus a business, part one. So I'm excited. It's a very touchy subject, and I do have my notes. I've written down some notes. I think they're great. You're probably going to think they're horrible. I don't give a. This is a touchy subject for many people, and many emotions arise. I've talked about this before on my other channel. Because people get emotionally attached to things they're doing in their life. And I totally understand that, but we're going to break this down a little bit to kind of help you. And you might not agree with me right away, but at the end, you're probably going to. So anyway, the problem is a lot of you out there have mistaken your job and replaced it with your identity and for what you think your gift is. Okay, now bear with me. It's a big statement. Let me say it one more time because people are going to be upset. You've mistaken your job for what you think your gift is. So let me say that I feel the teachers, the cops, the firefighters is a specialized group out there. That is their gift. And if you've ever done it or been on that front line, that's their gift. So I'm taking you guys out of there. I'm taking your advanced degrees out of there. And sometimes these aren't their gifts. They're just doing it and been doing it for ages. That's what their family expects of them. So that would be, your accountants, your lawyers, your doctors, etc. Anything at that little extraordinary level of college degree of debtness that you put yourself into. I'm not talking about PhDs or professors. I'm talking about the doctors, the front lines, the attorneys, the accountants. I'm talking about those people. So that's what I'm talking about. So that goes out of the group. I'm not talking about the job versus the biz. A lot of it is your 9 to 5, your factory workers, your pencil pushers, your State Department jobs. That's right. You probably have a great State Department with a great pension. I'm talking to you too. You're not doing your gift when you're answering someone else's phone and doing that. That's not your gift. God didn't give you that. God didn't send you here to answer phone calls for a State Department's auditor's department. Okay? And that would go through the middle class and below. Pretty much anything out there below that, unfortunately, is that. And the big boys, that I'm going to get some flack, but I love this conversation, the financial advisors. So the business owners for Edward Jones, Northwestern Mutual, all these companies where they think they own a business and have that, let them kick you out and not have access to your clients that you gained for them and see how great of company that is. Let me know what type of business owner you are because I've been there and done that. Just letting you know. Same with Chase Advisors. Anything that's a wealth advisor. Raymond James. All these people. I'm an independent business owner. Yeah. You break your little... They kick you out. You will find out very quick who the employee is and who the employer is. Very quick. Just letting you know. But it's a very good job if you can hang in there. So again, disclosures. I can be a total asshole. I can be brass at times. And, the reason why I'm coming out with this is because we're going to be coming out of this economy and you need to have a heads up of where we're going and how we're going to go get there. So the stability of your job. A lot of people think before this, and you still do, my job's stable. I have this, I have that. Well, the problem with stability is that your job has a ceiling, has an entry-level amount, and then it has a ceiling of how much you can make, and that's it. Unless you do a different degree, you go further into the thing, however it may be, doesn't matter. Every job has a level, and that has a ceiling. So when you say it's stability that you want in your life, I want you to realize that when you're giving up your gift and what you could be doing with your life, you're giving up basically, and this is where it gets really tough. But trust me, I'm not wrong. You have a car, you have a house, you have vacations to go to. Everything is dictated based on what that job tells you you can have. Oh, no, I can do this and I can do this. I have unlimited power. I can do this. Bullshit. The car you own is in within your limitations of your financial burdens. Same with your house. Same with your vacations. Everything is aligned within what they tell you you can and cannot have. Again, your job will tell you what you can and cannot have out of life. Period. Your job. That's going to ruffle some feathers because people are like, I've been there 15 years and I have this and that and I have all this extra time. Yeah, well, do you want that other car? Do you want this? Do you want that? Oh, no, I'm conditioned to understand that that's not financially smart for me to do. Conditioned. Okay, again, that's all that I'm talking about and bringing up. The facts. Because as the world is crumbling around us and we have a new world coming forward, that job you had for 15 years and you're doing great, now you're in the unemployment line. How's that treating you? How's that really going for you? You're stressed. You have a huge house payment that you don't even need that big of a fucking house. And you have cars that you probably don't even need. But you know what? You did it within your realm of your financial plan. And it's okay because it's stable. Totally not. So back to my point. Your vacations you take. Have you ever thought I get 10 days, I get 15 days, I get 20 days, I got this personal time, I got this. Really, how much can you take off in a year? You give your company how much of your time, and you might be able to take 3 weeks off or 4. That's awesome. Good for you. I hope that 15 years really set you good there. Again, I'm brass and I'm that, but I'm trying to smack you in the fucking ass and wake up. Because right now, when you're complaining on my Facebook feed and you're whining and bitching about this and that, you're not built for this moment. Period. But I want you to be going forward. So anyway, hopefully you're holding up really good. The credit that you hold on to so deeply is getting probably bashed. I hope not, but it's getting bashed. And all you're doing is waiting on a little stimulus check for the government to give you a little piece of the water. It's actually sad, but it is what it is. So going forward, again, this is the Job Vs Biz. I'm trying to want you to think as you're sitting around bitching about the quarantine and bitching about your job and complaining about this or that. Now's the time to do the stuff that you need to do. So in part 2, which I'll explain, I'm going to have a couple opportunities for you. And it's going to be pretty awesome. Take it or leave it or whatever. Or you sit here and tell me I'm a piece of shit and you want to drink your whiskey and chill with your family while you're quarantined, wondering what the fuck is going to happen in the next week or 2. Problem is, it's extended again. Okay? And we haven't seen the stock market crash. There's no way it is not going to go down. What that means, I can't tell you. But doesn't mean things are going to just look up because every fucking American gets $1,000 check. We saw with the last stimulus when they did that, most of the people just held on to it because they were scared. That was 86%. So think about that as we get going here. But back to my original point. As you're frustrated and you're upset or you've turned me off or you're writing a comment about how stupid I am, back to your work. It's not your gift. It's not something that lies deep inside you. It's not what God put inside you. So, the thing is, I don't, and a lot of people talk shit about me. Oh, you went here, you're doing this, you're doing that now. Oh, you're doing this, you're trying that. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm moving around. I'm shaking. I'm waking up every day. I'm excited. I'm moving. I'm creating. I'm doing shit. I'm not going to sit there and work for one company 20 or 30 years like most people will and have that, what is in store for me when I retire? What does my 401k statement? I've gave my money, I've put my stuff up, I've listened to people. So what's going to be there? Well, right now, people are taking a fucking hit, and it's going to get worse. So if you're trying to retire this year, maybe you're 65, maybe you're 55 trying to retire early. That's not a thing right now. So you just got to go back to work. 65, you want to retire. You can't right now. So you put all your eggs in that fucking basket, and that's the shit I'm talking about. Create something on the side. Do something on the side. Be someone on the side. Use them. They're using you. Use them to give you the income to focus on something. Your craft, your gift. It's very simple. You know, when you retire, they give you a clock, and you lay on your couch, and you're tired of the shit. Not too funny, I guess.